G'day everyone, welcome back to another SuperCoach and Fantasy review video on the channel. Going to be going over my teams for round 20. And yeah, just want this Fantasy and SuperCoach Season 2 ends. It's turned bad to worse for SuperCoach, and as for Fantasy, to take a look for round 20. Yeah, just nowhere near it this year, unfortunately. If you've been paying attention, we got ourselves a 23-47, but we went up the ranks this week, up 200 spots. Oh, what a feeling it is. Dearie me. Captain choices, we went 𝐓𝐶𝐶 into Tom Green. Oh, wait, hold up, by the way. Look at this. Incompetency from me. I forgot to bloody trade Fraser out for Zach Taylor. Probably going to have to do it this week, because there's not really too many good rookies, so I'll probably go with him. But at least we got rid of Fisher for Stewart. Stewart was the clear-cut trade-in for me. Unbelievable form. He's been great in the midfield, and his role's so good for Geelong. He just floats back behind the ball when he wants to. He just plays how he wishes, and he's been pretty good in the contested game for the Cats. But going through lines, Nick Dacos had a huge game today, had 42 touches, I think it was. Outstanding against the Tigers, for sure, 3 vote-worthy performance. Harry Sheezel, 118, so yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I'd obviously take, like, if this was round 1, I'd obviously take the 118 VC. But I'm like, well, what's the point? The season's over anyway, might as well just captain someone else who might put out a 160, who knows? And every time that's happened, the one I captain actually scores worse than the VC. So all of them have not paid off. But Green, I thought was good, but just couldn't get a big ceiling score, 105. I thought Peatling was excellent for them late. Nick Martin with an 87. Horror shot was for the Dons on the weekend. Yesterday, sorry. But yeah, just still 90 pluses week in, week out for Martin. That's always handy. Hayden Young always just around that 91 mark. I'd actually see he's been losing coin gradually the past few times. He's actually gone under his season price, under his starting price. But yeah, his last 5 round is 80, which ain't great. I mean, his Tom McGrath's never been that good though. Yeah, like 76. Interesting. Trent Rivers with an 89. Very good first quarter, but just faded out. I think he had like 50 points in the first quarter, so not ideal. Tom Stewart, though, was massive. Best on ground-worthy performance, of course, against North. As we just said before, he floats behind the ball really well and can also make an impact in the midfield with marks and tackles and everything. Gordon kept on punching all game long in their loss to the Dogs. Got that goal, got a few marks. Yeah, still had plenty off the ball. Zach Merritt with a 97. Yeah, a bit of a letdown for the skipper. Yeah, it just hasn't been... Yeah, 107 average. Like, he's been at least 110 in his prime, but is it a bit of a down year with fantasy for him, possibly? Dawson got concussions, so we just had to take Humphries 73, which was handy. Otherwise, we're probably going to field Dowling. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to bloody take Brown off the bench because I was wanting to field Dowling, so I lost out 9 points in that. I mean, this is just fantasy at the moment. I just aren't in the loop at the moment. Jack Steele's been in good form last few weeks. 112, definitely happy with that. Yeah, had 3 goals. Very impactful. And yeah, Tom Green I thought was pretty good, but no ceiling score, unfortunately, so the captaincy a bit of a fail. Rosie was okay on Friday night, nothing like a world beat. I thought Butters was better than him, broke the tag, but it was more of Ollie Wines and Willem Drew that were the impactful players for Portsmouth on Friday. Caleb Sarong turned up, and Oliver same, which is good, but Oliver needs to go, for goodness sake. Yeah, he got 100, but next week he's going to get a 50 because he's up and down week in, week out. Look at this, 109, 45, 99, 63, 100. So I think he's got to go. And yeah, Fraser, we forgot to trade him out. Probably should have traded him out. Oh, bless me. And then, yeah, Lawson Humphries with the 73. I guess that's okay with a loop score. Cherry dominated. Why did I not put the VC on him? Just didn't cross my mind. I should have. Versing Geelong ruck, it makes all the sense in the world. But at least we brought in Cherry the other week ago. This is the exact reason why we brought him in, because of the matchups, and he was awesome. 156. English, pretty good battle against Grundy. Got smacked on the headouts, but around the ground, took some good marks and got to a 91. For the forward line, Flanders just keeps on racking up the ball, 113. Jai Caldwell, bit of a down game. Was good with his contested stuff, but yeah, just couldn't really cover the ground for many marks, only just the 2. And yeah, not many tackles. Like, look at this. He's been unbelievable with the hugs, but Essendon's pressure and their intent to win the ball was deplorable on Saturday, so I can't blame him, really. Zorko was excellent. That's, yeah, twice against the Suns this year. He's been outstanding. I mean, did he win the medal back in round 8? Or, pretty sure he did. I don't know. But yeah, he had another massive score, 139. Yeah, outstanding year he's having. Surely you can push for the All-Australian. And then 𝐼𝐚𝐭𝐞𝐬 with the 108. So good to see him get a ton this week. But geez, it's just his goal kicking is letting him down a little bit. But he was able to get a lot more of the ball today. I think he had over 30 touches. Dylan Moore, always around that 80-plus score I'm happy with. And yeah, we accidentally kept Mana as the loop option instead of putting Dowling on field. And 𝐼𝐴 was out injured. That bloody hurts. We would have... yeah, we probably would have looped him with somebody. Oh, no, sorry, we would have filled him for Dawson. That's right. Shame about that. I don't know what's happening with his injury. Hopefully he's back. Anyways, round 21. Yeah, bleak year this has been. I think we're going to get rid of Oliver and prefer to probably go with 𝐓𝐴𝐴. Apparently he's a chance for this week. So, yeah, with him back in, might as well take the punt on him. Yeah, could just loop with these three forwards, and Oliver isn't... yeah, one worth keeping, I don't think. Dawson and 𝐸𝐿 hopefully come back and fill in that void. And Fraser, I think we'll get rid of him for Zach Taylor and just gain a bit of money there. And then maybe next week we can get a big boy in for the run home. Who knows? But yeah, not looking great for fantasy. Let's move across to the more promising platform this year it's been of SuperCoach. Okay, so how I went with round 20 in SuperCoach was not going to be good this weekend, unfortunately. As you can see by the title, more donut dramas. Jeremy McGovern did not pass his fitness test, and I had to field 21 this week. We've got a 23-35 captaincy score, let us down a bit too, and yeah, outside the top 500. So yeah, it sucks, but I guess the goal is to try and finish in the top 500 or at least the top 1,000. That'd be cool this year, but still ranked in the top 1%, which I'm happy with. But yeah, captaincy let us down this week. We could have gone 𝐓𝐡𝐞, could have gone... I swear I had the captaincy on 𝐷ACOS, but I check at 110. I'm like, okay, just one last check. Might be able to sneak it in if I didn't. I didn't. And 𝐷ACOS goes 147. So, lost out on about 40 points there, which I'm not happy with. But, yeah, it's just poor incompetence from me there. But, yeah, Bont, just the 109, strong 111 VC. Couldn't get him. Like, yeah, Flanders, 𝐸𝐴𝐿 went off. So, I could have had a lot of options to captain, but just went in the Bont. Anyway, through the lines, though, we had some big scores this week. 𝐶𝐶 was outstanding. Loved watching his game. Just such a smooth mover and able to make an impact for the ball. Yeah, he's a quality player. His kick on the run from outside 50 was special. Nick 𝐷ACOS got a 147. Yeah, outstanding. 40 touches. Had the ball on the string and was really efficient with it. Good to see him bounce back. I think his last few weeks he's battling all right, but he hasn't been like 3 vote or best on ground worthy. But yeah, certainly today he was against the Tigers. Jordan Clark got a 106. I'm happy with that, but yeah, that's just been what it is. Pretty much week in, week out, just your safe tons, but not really many ceiling scores from him, which has been a little bit underwhelming, but he's still been quality for the Dockers. And yeah, this was an issue this week with McGovern not passing his fitness test, so he had to cop the donut, unfortunately. So hopefully he can come back. Dawson will at least come back with his concussion too, and I don't know what's happening with 𝐸𝐿. Is he out for another few weeks again? I don't know. Luke Ryan just got a 75, and yeah, damn, looking like Justin Longmuir was 100% correct about some defenders filling the stat sheet, and he just hasn't been able to put out ceiling scores ever since. So, not ideal there for Luke Ryan, but at least for Frey's sake, going to be key importance for their push towards September. Dan Houston with a 91. Yeah, it was pretty effective and pretty efficient on Friday night, just didn't get a lot of it. 𝐸𝐿 injured, moving to the midfield. Bont was very good, but it was the Ed Richards and Treloar show, really. Bont just couldn't get that ceiling score, but still was impactful. Zach Butter's got a 98. Excellent game from him, to be fair, given he was tagged heavily by Cincotta. That tag lifted a little bit, and his second half was very good. Zach Merritt with a ton, we'll take it. Sarong, 111 VC. I thought he'd go big against the Tigers, given they give up a lot of points to midfielders and no Jack Graham. Not the Tigers, West Coast. Got them matchups confused. But it wasn't to be. I thought he was somewhat well negated okay by Elliot Yeo throughout stoppages a little bit. But yeah, no ceiling score, so he risked it on Bont. This is nice. Will Day, we brought him in a couple of weeks ago, and he's just gotten, the 110s, 105s, but bang, had a huge game. He only got like 90 fantasy, but the ratio was huge. Just so efficient, so classy, just a smart play, Will Day. Really enjoy watching him, so yeah, I'm happy owning him. I'm going to ride him home, and hopefully he more 130s. That'd be nice. Tom Green got a 102. Yeah, a little bit inefficient here and there, but again, just week in, week out as of late, having the ball on a string. Sam Walsh got a 102, nothing special, just some low flat tons he's been able to pull out ever since I've brought him in, really. Not much ceiling scores from him, which is a bit of a letdown. And yeah, Dowling we had to field with Dawson, 𝐸𝐿 and McGovern out and got us a 69, which isn't bad for a rookie, but we can't trade him out for anybody, which sucks, but oh well. For the rucks, Grundy and 𝐸𝐿 were alright. Grundy around the ground wasn't too great. Contested stuff was good, but yeah, got a lot of his points from hit-outs too against English. And yeah, 𝐸𝐿 just doesn't look 100%. If I had the trades, I would have probably traded him out for like Cherry or something. So yeah, if you've had Cherry in your team and you VC'd him, you'd be laughing. And then Flanders got a 141, was excellent. 𝐓𝐴𝐞 was classy as well, just racking up the pill. Caldwell's contested stuff was good, so almost tonned up. And 𝐸𝐤𝐛�ey, yeah, just inefficient, really. His contested game was alright, but turned the ball a bit over a little bit. Had a few clangers, and yeah, just his kicking forward to centre is what's really letting him down the last few weeks. So hopefully he can get back on the horse. Luke Jackson, only the 73, but that's what it's going to be with Jackson. This should be 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐸 ranking, but it was a forced trade given he was suspended. But yeah, Dogger's just going to have those 70s here and there. And Dylan Moore was excellent with a 95. So that's pretty much it for SuperCoach for the round. Yeah, failed captain's choice for 2 weeks in a row now, and was always going to be a rough round with only fielding 21. Let's have a quick look at the leagues before we finish things up. So, bugger, we're third now in our league. We're slipping down a bit, but Mitch is still leading our leagues. 325th overall, so still pushing for top 100 perhaps. Or he didn't take the 117 Neil VC. Decided to risk it on Sarong, so only lost down 6 points, not the end of the world. She's all great. Dankor's excellent for him too. So his uniques are like LDU went well, Neil went well. 𝐸𝐿 was outstanding. It was basically 𝐸𝐿 or bust for the Blues on Friday night. He was a good own if you have him. Yeah, pretty good stuff there for Mitch. Who was a high scorer for the round? There probably would have been some big scores. Yeah, there you go. Flag Hawk, 25.93. And speaking of Flag Hawk, how about them Hawkies? They've been excellent. Let me just move that across, sorry. Yeah, he had a low cover score too, but yeah, just solid scores all around, really. Obviously, would have fielded 21, unlike me. 22, sorry, unlike me. Humphreys was a nice cover. Stewart, big 139. He's been excellent. Bloody hell, we could have brought him in for 490k at one stage of the season. That would have been a good trade in. Steele has been in excellent form. Rosie, a bit of a down game. But Brayshaw, good pod. Really good pod. He's been excellent the last few weeks too. And Marshall was elite. So yeah, nice stuff there for Flag Hawk. And now for a quick look at my fantasy leagues. 𝐸𝐻𝐺, has he dropped out the ranks? I think he has. Around 18. No, he's gone up 50 spots, but yeah, that's probably his chances all done for a hat, unfortunately. He was sitting in such a good spot, but shame to see it, unlucky 𝐸𝐻, mate. But still 23.98. He captained Gordon, which isn't the worst. He's captain in the world. 114 could have gained some points to 𝐸𝐿, but worth the risk. Josh Tracy, what is he doing in his forward line? That's interesting. Yeah, probably knows his season's done. Maybe wants to go with a pod. But yeah, at least he gained some points instead of looping Mana. Forwards, everybody has them. Cherry was great English, was okay. Brayshaw, good pod. Treloar has been excellent. So yeah, there's some nice pods. He's only 5% owned, Treloar. That's excellent. Yeah, wow, 131.3 round average. You'd be laughing if you have him. And yeah, Stewart was excellent too. But yeah, shame for 𝐸𝐻. He couldn't make the push for top 100, but still should hopefully finish in the top 1,000, which is a pretty good effort. And he's leading my roles, Macca Fantasy Leagues. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me, everybody, for this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did go to enjoy. And yeah, let me know how you lot are going down below in the comments. And always happy to answer some questions for your trades. So hopefully you did enjoy, everybody. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. See you later, fellas.